I can't tell if I'm online or not. Ah, there we go. Now we're up. So, if none of that streamed, welcome everybody. We're continuing the playthrough of Silent Hill 4. I just finished the forest world, and now we're going to give it a shot. Anybody in chat, if you're here listening to this, let me know if my audio is good. The setup is still a little immature, and I just want to make sure everything works out fine, because losing progress sucks. So yeah, we're back here in the titular room. Got lots of bullets. I'm gonna start being a little bit more liberal with my use of those, just because things are going to start getting a little bit hairier, and also, you know, you don't want to have a full inventory. Ah, there we go. The hole is bigger now. It's also getting windier. Very subtly. It's going to be crazy later on. All right, looks like it is the water prison world. So someone is trapped. We can see it's kind of a curved chamber. More accurately, a panopticon. So we heard those footsteps and we saw the shadow come across. I'm being watched from the middle room. Super creeptastic.
He's gonna kill me. Walter's gonna kill me. He's gonna kill me.
Can't talk to him, can I? That is Mr. Andrew DeSalvo. Bye-bye, dickhead.
He's gonna kill me.
He's not a good person. So this place was written about in the same memo in Silent Hill 3, where we initially heard about the Hope House and Mr. Joseph Schreiber. That's pleasant. Yeah. Sick of being watched. Talking about this concrete tower on the lake where they kept the kids. And now we're inside of it. Oh yeah, I forgot about the funguses. These things are super creepy, especially if you see them in art. They're these big fungal stalks that reach up out of the ground, and they have like eye-like organs at the top. Hey there, 2 viewers. Cool. Sound off in the chat if you can. Be happy to hear how your day is going. It's been a nice, pleasant weekend for me. All right, so we got to go and figure out how to get Mr. Andrew out. Gonna go back and see if anything has changed in the apartment. You see, we're piping into a different strata of the tunnel there as we go from the apartment to the water tower. If anybody's that radio should not. Hey, the TV is on.
Are you yearning for that special place to spend quality time with your loved one? Do you need to relax and get away from it all? Come to Silent Hill for the ultimate peaceful getaway.
Who's out there? Hey, Frank. Help. Get a sledgehammer. I know I'm trapped in a different dimension. Let's see what our correspondent has to say. Lately, I've been feeling like my life is in serious danger. I've been through a lot in my life, but I've never felt this kind of pure animal fear. In case something happens to me, I've decided to write down what I've learned for whoever you are that's living in the apartment now. I've been investigating the mass murder that took place 7 years ago, in which 10 people were killed in 10 days. They were killed in a variety of ways, but the one thing they had in common was that each corpse had the following numbers, in order of their deaths, carved into them: 110121022121, etc., etc., and the name of their killer was carved in them as well. The middle one there, if you haven't figured that out, is a slash and not a 1. So it is 1 out of 21, 2 out of 21, 3 out of 21, etc. The name that was carved into the bodies was Walter Sullivan. That is from April 4th. So we are benefiting from the investigative work of whoever is writing this diary. Now, let's see here. See what's going on with Eileen. Nothing at all. Take a look outside. Yep. Might as well save. Go back and get into the water tower, which is kind of the closest that we get to actually getting like a Silent Hill-esque area. The subway was more of a kind of a short maze with those cars, and the forest is a bunch of wide open kind of paths with the dogs. This is where we get back to the good old-fashioned cramped semi-industrial kind of space with a terrible, terrible history. So let's see. We have 2. What's that ladder? Saying there's a ladder here? I did not notice a ladder. Again, for anybody watching this, this is not a blind playthrough. However, it's been several years since I played it, and the particulars of where to go and when, those can tend to leave your mind. Ah, there we go. That's our ladder. We're in the outer ring of this claustrophobic place. We have some wall men to deal with. Just have to be careful of those. Sometimes they can just emerge from a wall like that with little to no warning. Buh. Let's see here. I'm going to make a full circuit. That's what it looks like. Probably could have ran. Ooh, fun. There was no point. Let's see, is there a difference between these two ladders? No, it appears that there's not. Unless that other ladder goes down to a different portion of this. I'd kinda... This is sloping gently downward. Need to remember that that other ladder is there in case this dead ends. This is a massive generator room. And here we have a door that is sealed with the halo of the sun, if you can't see that over the stream. This is far from the darkest Silent Hill game, however, the lack of a flashlight actually gets in the way. Sometimes, of seeing as clearly as you would like to see. Alright. There's something there that I couldn't pick up because I've been hoarding ammo. If you're watching, and you're in the chat, can you say something so I know that you're there? I just want to make sure that that this is going out and that I'm being heard. There is nothing wrong with having ammo around. First aid kit. Yeah, 30 feels fine. Actually, 40. If I need more than 40 shots on a go, I'm in trouble. Okay, cool. Thank you, my beards. My underscore beards. Yeah, these are being archived on YouTube, so if you are afraid of missing out on the content of one of these, it's youtube.com/Duckfeed.tv or Duckfeed. I forget which one. I should probably know. Exit key. Up is carved into it. Let's get out of here. Those Hummers are a drag. Do we want to go up now? I want to see what's up that or where that other ladder goes. Just because I'm curious. Because... oh, it goes up. Okay. Well, I'm going to... explore down before I explore up. There we go. No sense walking blind into a wall man if I don't have to. Don't need to do a Crash Bandicoot run. I'm not running right now, so I don't run straight into... oh, I just walked back up to where I came from. Cool. Yeah, I don't want to run straight into a... straight into a wall man. Maybe this key will unlock the exit. Yes. Cool. Now we are outdoors. Yeah, let's try this first. Just 'cause... leeches are crawling all over the walls. I peed in my pants. I gotta wash them so nobody finds out. Oh, I just saw a shadow. I think someone saw me. I have these kids who are just in a terrible way. How far around did we go? More writing. I've been watching the surveillance room's peephole the whole time, and sometimes he's there. I can tell because I see a shadow move or hear his footsteps, which we saw earlier. Who's watching us? It is making me paranoid. There's our fungal friend. God. Fungus just really freaks me out. Oh, something that I didn't point out before. We're gonna find this out. But that's where it turns into like a weird little decal. So the weapons that I'm using here, this especially the melee ones, the pipe, we're going to get an axe later. I already have a 9-iron. You can collect a whole set of golf clubs. Walter Sullivan, the serial killer that we've been hearing about, those are actually his murder weapons. So that's cool. Let's see. I'm going to run all the way around this. And probably... Oh, yep, Hummers. Shit. Probably get all the way back to where I started. Of course. There was no reason to do that. Well, it is that way for a reason, but we're going to find that reason later. Ugh. Let's see here. All right. We're on another floor. This place is massive. We had beef stew today. In the cafeteria, I heard there's a death chamber behind the kitchen, and they take meat straight from dead people and cook it. That really scared me. A little kid's rumor? I'm in trouble. I stood in front of the surveillance room and yelled as loud as I could, but nobody came out. Uh-oh. What are you? That is a monster that walks on its hands and has the head of 2 children. 2 toddlers, in fact. There's a hole to jump down, which you're never sure if those are going to be a one-way trip. So, why don't we just... Oh, it's a wall man. Yeah. Oh, it's 2 of them. How fortunate. So, how creepy that they stand there, stock still and silent, pointing at you. That is not the way something so menacing should act, move, or behave. Yeah, So this panopticon is really, really doing a number on these kids, as one would expect. Assuredly, as this place was designed. All right, so it's kind of like a big, this tower's like a big kerplunk game. Eventually you have to start making these strategic drops. We're going to be dropping down into cells that are otherwise locked. I'm going to go outside and get up to the top of the tower and explore there just in case. Because I don't want to drop all the way down and have to make that run back up. Oh. And if I really don't have to fuck with these, then I'm not going to fuck with them. Another one of those doors that we cannot open. Here with the sluice gate, which is not loose whatsoever. In fact, is very tight. But I'm going to let loose the sluice, which is going to power the water wheel, which starts the generator, I think. So that's good. All right, what do we have? Just because I want to make sure there's not something sitting on the ground over here, I'm going to go and check that out. And with the sluice properly loose, we are able to go back down and plumb some holes. Ah, fucking garbage monsters. Okay, let us do this in a clockwise fashion. There we go. Whee! Uh-oh, there's another one. What do we got? Huh. Stocks or manacles or whatever those are called. I'm being watched from the middle room. Is this a room that I could have gotten into before? Yes, it is. Well, let's try again. Because it looks like, let's see, maybe the one at, no, at 10 o'clock, I could have gotten into there. So let's proceed in the clockwise fashion and go to 8 o'clock. So back to the top we go. I think that this place is going to be full of the twin victim monsters now, so all the more reason to, oh, there's Andrew. Yeah.
Kill me. Walter's gonna kill.
He's totes gonna do it, dog. It is not a good thing when I meet people out here. Let's go back, because I need to heal for just a moment. I'm gonna go and get a beverage while my health goes back up. One moment. And I'm back. Pop this bad boy open. I got some LED light strips for behind my TV because the TV is kind of on a catty corner. It's like kind of diagonally aligned, and it's kind of a dark corner back there. It's the only corner of the room that doesn't get any illumination. So put some LED light strips on the back of the TV, and they're just slowly rotating through a bunch of colors, which is a pleasant effect to kind of offset some of the screen glare. Frank is very anxiously pacing because he knows about this room. Let's save because I don't want to lose any progress. That would be even less fun for you guys to watch than it would be for me to play, because this is actually a very tedious section of the game. What do we have? Yes, I will enter the hole. Tasty. You'll notice when I think I'm exiting the map, I'm actually switching to the diary. That is a little bit frustrating. I usually like it when the same button that gets me into a place gets me out of it, especially for something modal like that. So I'm in the right one. See, I did it again. Wait a minute. This is going to be bad. Where is it going to take me? Let's reference the map, because that should not be. We have not been in that section of the tower before. Here we go. Ooh. Ambush. Wacha. Where in the world are we at? That was the showers. And if I'm correct, this is going to take me back out. Cool. Let's try these before I could climb up or down that ladder. Whichever it is. Same room where I was just at. Let's go across the way. Seems like it's locked from the other side, which usually means we're going to get in there. Ooh, we're on the other side. What do we have here? We're going to see a bunch of rooms we recognize. There are some of them that we haven't been in yet. Let's see here. I don't believe I've looked at this one. There's Mr. Andrew.
Get me
And what's in the room next to him? That's another hole, which will likely take me down to the other place. Is there a hole at the 4 o'clock? Let's see here. No, there's not, but that room is locked. I don't know if I can get to it now, though. It's probably best to continue investigating the other rooms that I cannot see yet. Read the logs here. This place continues to deteriorate. The doors to a number of cells no longer open. As a result, the kids inside can no longer go outside. But the less they know about that, the better. I can't open the doors, but from this room I can watch them get more and more emaciated with each day. With no food and never showering themselves, they turn into smelly little gray lumps in there. Following the suggestion of an engineer, we've disposed of the corpses by digging a hole below the cells. Since each floor of this building can be rotated independently, we can dispose of the bodies without the others noticing by aligning each cell with the body in it vertically. P.S. Chief, I bet you're just dying to see the interrogation room behind the kitchen. I understand your feelings, but have you noticed? There are 3 rooms with bloody beds. One is on the first floor, one is in the second floor, and one is on the third floor. If you line those 3 rooms up, then it's bingo. So, need to look for the rooms with the bloody beds, but this is going to be best approached methodically. What else we got here? To keep a close eye on the kids, it's important to keep the cells well lit. The lights on the 3rd floor were originally bought as searchlights. As a precaution against a blackout, they were set up to run on a private generator. There's a hydroelectric generator in the basement. To light up the 1st and 2nd floor, use the corpse disposal chutes. Since each floor of this building can be rotated, you can light up any of the cells by matching up the holes. Repeating this periodically is an effective way to keep the kids fearful and well-behaved. P.S. Chief, if you turn the handle in the middle of this room, you can easily rotate the cells. You can't rotate the 1st floor, so align the 2nd and 3rd floors with the 1st floor cell that has the blood-stained bed. By the way, if you use the people in this room, it's easy to make sure you're doing it right. Give it a try. Also, please don't forget to open the sluice gate on the roof. Much appreciated, Chief. All right, so we're getting a little bit more. I think I can go up one more level. Let's see. Just to get a clearer picture. The secret numbers for getting through the door at the back of the kitchen this month is 0302. So March the 2nd. Thank you for your cooperation. All right, now we're at the top. So I need to go back down and see what position the bloody bed is in. Just so I have clear information, I want to look into these rooms just to see. I could have looked in that one anyway. So that one has a hole, aka a corpse disposal chute. And this one has some clothes drying in it. All right, now to see... forget it. Now to see where the bloody bed is on the 1st floor. It's going to be one of the cells with a hole in it. That bed is unbloodied, so we want to go, I believe, over here. Okay. So the bloodiness of a bed doesn't mean anything. There's our friend Andrew. Or bloodiness of bed and the presence of a hole are not correlated. Wow. Oh wait, there we go. That is a bloody ass bed now that I look at it. So that is at 1 o'clock. So let's continue in kind. 1 o'clock. Let's see here. Maybe it will be one of the bloody beds. It'll be over here, but I bet you it's the locked one. Clean bed, bloody floor. Okay, we're going to want to rotate that right. I think. There we go. I just hadn't looked in there, so we want to turn that. Well, who knows how far it turns it. But that one is currently at 7 o'clock. We want it to be in 1. We want to turn this right. So that was 1 position. We want to turn it right 1, 2, 3 more times. Just 1, 2, 3. And that should, if I go to 1 o'clock, well, I fucked that up royally. Let's try this again. I overshot it. 1 left. And then just a double check. Neato. Nope, of course. That would be too easy, wouldn't it? So let's go here. Haha! So that'll be 1, 2. That'll be 1. Yep, that'd be 2. 2 right. And there goes Andrew. I think I need to go one more to the right. And then just to double check. Out of an overabundance of caution. Success. All right. Now to climb all the way to the bottom, and then climb all the way back up to the top.
Make me stay in there. God, please. Come on, let me out of here. So I didn't die in here. Make me stay in there, Walter. I'm telling you. Tell. Walk away.
Boom.
Who is that boy? And who are you?
His name's Walter. Walter Sullivan. I used to work at the orphanage watching the kids. I'm Andrew DeSalvo. They've tried to make it seem like an orphanage, but according to that town's holy scriptures, it was actually the center of their religion. And that kid Walter, he was really into that mumbo-jumbo. Especially that descent of the Holy Mother business. It was scary. Oh, God. Oh. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Well. Shower room. So that is the room we're trying to get into. Let's climb up to the top. Oh, fuck. Messed that up real good. Thankfully, this place has been relatively ghost-free. Yeah. Again, I hate those fuckers. Okay, let's go to 1 o'clock, and then take a big plunge. Where are we at? Behind the kitchen. So, to my right is going to be the room behind the shower room. Yes, I will remove this plate. I don't want to go into that room just yet because usually the plate signifies that something bad's gonna go down. So we're gonna be here in the mess hall. All right. I believe that'll save me some trouble later. Wait, do I have to... Oh, don't tell me I need to start up... Oh, it's back. Don't tell me I have to start up the generator. I thought that I... Well, okay. I opened the floodgates. Maybe there's a switch I need to press? To turn on the lights in the third floor cells, turn this water wheel. Remember, the water must flow in the direction of the water wheel. Of course, you also have to open the sluice gate on the roof. Which I thought I did. Ugh, garbage. Okay. Back up to the top, I guess? Ah, fuck. I thought I had it right. Well, let's see here. Okay, so it is arranged diagonally. Let's go up one more. We go back there. There's just no avoiding the wallman. Unless you just, you know, do what I just did. Okay. I might just UHS this because there's nothing I can do to affect the way that it spins. Oh. I know what I did wrong. By rotating the tower, I cut off the water flow. So, back down we go. But at least I know what to do now. Needs to be northwest and southeast for these holes. And I think I just need to rotate 2F, 1 to the left. So rotate the middle floor 1 left. Actually, I'm going to take a quick jag back into here because I'm just now realizing I could have just dropped down those holes and saved some time. Live and learn. You'll notice that I'm healing a little bit more slowly. But it's still happening at a fairly good clip. Let that health just top off for just a second. As we listen to some spook sounds. Okay. Off we go. All right. Okay. Did I do it right? So I think I need to go up to the top floor and see if the cell lights are on. Hello, Oz Juju. I don't think it's possible. Do I need to give the bottom a full rotation? Or do I have to... Okay, so it's just landing there, top, and at the top. Okay, well, I think I need to give the top a full rotation. Now 2. And a full rotation would be 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. In either direction. Two. 3. 4. Let's make sure that it is lined up. Okay, now I need to give the second one a full rotation as well. One, 2, 3, 4. All right, so that should work. 4-1 is hitting it. Yeah, let's see. Is it lit up? Okay, I'm going to UHS this just so I don't make you watch this thing that I figured out. Okay. Yeah, it's just a whole bunch of message board posts of people not being helpful. So this shouldn't be too hard to figure out. I just need to get the light from the top floor to the bottom. Okay. Top floor. Why are the lights not on? I can't do this without a plan. Or maybe I'll just rotate it until I see light. Aha, light. Great. So is the light going to go all the way down? Oh, you know what it is? Wait. So I think that I need... No, definitely forget it. Let's see. 1 o'clock, and then for there to be... I need to rotate this. Let's go down one more. Oh, it's dark. So the trick is in the upper left, I think. So we have... Still dark. So I need both the water and the holes to line up. So there's a position that I can put this in where... Yeah, I rotate this to left. Where it falls on the water wheel on the upper left. And there's a hole at 1 o'clock. So we're on 3rd floor. Hole at 1 o'clock. That matches up. We have a hole there. We have that right there. That should match up. So let's go to 1 o'clock and check this room. Let's actually just check any of the lights here and see that they're on. Cool, we're lit. I'm very sorry this took so long for me to figure out. I forgot that water was also in play. Okay, that's lit up. And huh? Maybe that's not a problem? Or maybe the light... that's the kitchen, so that's the only room I haven't been in. Maybe it's not a problem. Let's see. Yeah, so that's just a kind of a shitty problem. That room doesn't look like it's lit up enough to make you believe you can proceed. All right, 0, 3, 0, 2. So, unlike the note made us believe, this is a torture room, not a meat processing facility. That sloshing sounds unsavory. (1821). Killed by Walter. The prisoner gets revenge on his warden. There we go. Does this place look different to you? A little bit grimier, a little darker. Let's see what's going on outside. Yeah, sky is not as blue. Changing time of day. What is that hissing sound? It's coming from the bathroom. Uh-oh. Yeah. We have an it infestation. As the hole has gotten wider, and we now hear what sounds like a woman in distress. Let's see what else is going on. Hey, another note. Sweetums. I found something that's extremely effective against the ghosts. It saved my life. It was stuck into the huge rock in the woods near the orphanage. It's a sword blade with a handmade triangle-shaped wooden handle that has some kind of spell written on it. As a weapon, it's heavy and hard to carry, but somehow it seems to change in response to the ghost victim's power. Strike when the sword is energized. If you don't reduce their power, your attacks will be repelled. As far as I know, there are only 5 swords in existence with that kind of power. It's extremely valuable. So, letting us know something important for later.
How's it going with room 302?
Well, I just tried to open it up, but it looks like something's blocking it from the inside.
Huh.
Anyway, it's not the first time.
You mean the guy who lived here before?
And it wasn't just him either. There's something wrong with his whole apartment.
Don't say that.
We have another bloody handprint on the wall.
Well, anyway, I just slipped a note under his door. Don't worry about it too much. There are a lot of strange things in this world.
Like me. A lot of strange things in the world, like me. Who keeps a stinky umbilical cord.
Terrible.
Huh? Umbilical cord?
Well, forget I said anything.
But still. Those noises.
So, let's see what Frankie left me. Probably wasn't covered in blood. Well, so I think the door has an artery on the bottom of it.
Police arrested a Mr.
Let's put this placard away. I think I'm going to take a break to go make some dinner. I'm also going to be doing some housework here. I might come back later, so watch Twitter just to see, just in case. Or subscribe so you get the notification. If you're watching this on YouTube, you'll watch for the new one to come up. Maybe later tonight, maybe a little bit later in this week, if I want to take a break from Dark Souls 3. But otherwise, thank you everybody for tuning in to watch. Check out Duckfeed.tv for other stuff that is similar to this. And yeah, we'll talk to you later.